It's Erdrick time. Hello, hello, hello. Hold on, I gotta add all of these to a playlist. New playlist. Dragon Quest 1 HD 2D remake. Order it by date published oldest. And now if I go to that playlist and I click on it, it should be in order. It is not in order. Oh, well, I guess it will be when it comes out. I guess it will be when it comes out. It's fine. Okay. That works for me. I should eat food. Did you already play 3? Of course I did. You're not wearing your orange hat. No, not today. Hello, everybody. Wow, everybody came in early. Jesus. No longer in 2001 summer chic. He's now in 2001, 2002 summer chic, winter chic. Yes, of course. Now I'm wearing earthly winter tones instead of earthly summer tones. I'll have to catch up. Well, I didn't. The 3's not on a VOD. Because I didn't actually stream all the way. I didn't stream 3 entirely. I played a lot of it off camera, so I didn't actually save the VOD for it. And to that extent, that might also be the case for 2, but we'll see. We'll see. Depends on how much of 2 there is. But you know what? Why don't we stop messing around and get this show on the road? Oh, it would help if I actually tweet out that I'm streaming, right? Twitch.tv/GC Vasquez. Waiting for my hard drive to remember that it exists and that it's real. Going to gameplay mode. Decaching some things. All right. Well, while y'all were gone, I got all the rest of the mini medals and I got all the other stuff in Dragon Quest 1. So this is basically all done. Don't need that anymore. Many years have passed since Alfgard was saved at the hero's hand, earning him the same title as his storied forebear. Now there thrive 3 new kingdoms founded by this latest Erdrick and his scions. Yet so too thrives the darkness, a sudden invasion of malicious monsters plunging the world into shadow once again. All that stands between the forces of evil and their wicked ambitions is a band of young princes and princesses of Erdrick's line. The time has come for them to venture forth and do their ancestor proud. Yes. Very nice. VSync is on and I cannot make it any better. Okay. Let's go! They all came from the same Erdrick. No, they didn't. They're cousins. Everybody's cousins. I mean, technically, they did all come from the same Erdrick, but... what's the main character's name in 2? Canon name for Prince of I forget his name. I forget the name of the place he's from. It starts with an M. Maidenhall? Yeah, Maidenhall. For main character of 2. Because they have, yeah. So, Alan. Alan is his name. However, in more recent promotional materials for the remake, apparently, he's been called Gawain. So we can go with Gawain or Alan. I'm gonna go with Gawain. I think Gawain is nice. And the reason I'm gonna go with Gawain is because the other princesses' names are closer in style to that, but also it's a reference to Gwaelin. It's a reference to Gwaelin, which is the lady that we get married to in Dragon Quest 1. He's named after his great-great-great-great-grandmother, which makes it cool. We'll just do Dragon Quest again. It's fine. The Green Knight is a bitch.
Once upon a time, a young hero, descended from the legendary warrior Erdrick, defeated the dreaded Dragon Lord and restored peace and light to the world. Having done so, he set off on a journey with his new bride, and together they founded a kingdom of their own. This kingdom came to be ruled by their children, and by their children after them.
Let me know how volume is, if you want it louder or quieter.
Ever greater and more prosperous. As the years passed, other adventurous scions forged forth into the unknown,
Whoa!
kingdoms in their ancestors' image. Thus came there to be.
Make it louder.
Of the hero and
How's
his
that?
maiden.
Is that good?
The first and oldest of the 3 was the Kingdom of Midenhall, named after the castle built by the hero and his bride.
So it's Castle Midenhall, and then the town of Midenhall is around it. Which is how towns would get named if they were by a castle.
My beautiful boy.
Thou wilt grow into a fine leader of the land. Of this I am certain.
After
Gawain of
was
Midenhall.
founded the Kingdom of Cannock, a nation nestled betwixt misty mountains and lush forests.
Are we also gonna get a shot of baby Cannock?
Look, husband, he possesseth thy steely gaze.
A handsome devil, to be sure. Now, what name might befit one so dashing?
Caradoc.
It is perfect, is it not?
I like that you can name them
Very
all.
height of perfection, my dear. A mighty name.
This is new, by the way. This is not in the original. I like that they're doing this.
Lastly came the Kingdom of Moonbrook, founded by a spell-casting scion to whom weavers of magic flocked from the world over.
I like this. So Dragon Quest 1 and 2, due to when they were made, and 3 as well, you know, you don't have a lot of opportunity for proper storytelling framing.
Dear.
So this is great.
The princes of Midenhall and Cannock might deign to play with our daughter when the 3 are older.
I doubt not but they shall forge a fellowship most firm, as I did with my cousins the kings. But first, she will need a name that befitteth her station, And after great pondering, I believe I have happened upon just that. Come, lend me thine ear.
Perenelle.
Yes, it is lovely. And her future will be bright.
We dragging our
swear.
quest again? Yeah.
Thus did the
That's 'cause the
legendary
8-bit cartridges?
line
Yeah, exactly.
into another generation.
So it's cool for Horde to revisit this. I said it on Blue Sky, but these are really great. At least the first one is a really great remake because it still feels like the original game, but it just has, it's just drawn out more of its strengths, and it's taken the background story elements and put it in the foreground. 2 is going to be interesting because 2's story was in the foreground, but they were also working with a very limited hardware setup.
Ancestors' blood runneth strong in thy veins.
Oh, please, Father. Thou knowest
It's a fantastic
full
name for a
well
Japanese
my
audience.
abilities pale in comparison to thine. Thou hast mastered all manner of spells, of which I as yet know naught.
'Tis true, I was once a caster of no little renown, though now...
Father,
Oh, are they going to change the opening?
Alas, some matters are beyond even the purview of magic.
come, Father. Let us repair to thy chamber.
Oh, okay, cool. We still got the same opening.
What now?
By the goddess! Guards, assemble!
Majesty, I bring grave tidings! Lookouts report an army of fiends upon the horizon. They draw ever closer.
Curse thee, Hargon!
Argon?
Here we go, here we go. Welcome to the opening of Dragon Quest II, everybody. Hope you like death. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm loving this. Oh, yeah.
Muster the castle guard! Keep them out! I too will make...
Father!
Sire!
Care not for this old fool. Go to thy captain. Tell him...
I fear it is too late!
He got blowed up.
No!
Begone, fiends!
Yeah, use kaboom. Kill him.
Father, what is happening? What will become of us?
Still thy heart. Thou shalt escape this place.
I'd recognize those ugly mugs anywhere. It's the king and his darling daughter. Lord Hargon was clear in his instructions. Let no one live.
Just as I feared. But wherefore now?
I love this because the theater actors are basically just doing a
Will
Shakespearean
not fall
play.
Today.
Like, it's the perfect casting for this kind of, like, style of story. Like, with this kind of prose.
They knew our faces. Then I have no choice. This way, my child.
Father, please, I do not understand.
Listen to me. Thou hast thy mother's beauty and her wisdom. Thou wert ever our pride and our joy. Since the day of thy birth, everything I have done for thee. I would trade 1,000 lives to live this one with thee anew.
Thou speakest as last time we shall be together. I shall never leave thy side.
Come.
Well, the idea is that the monsters haven't been around for a while, because it's been like a huge like era of peace. Live Connect, hey, thank you for following. Appreciate you.
This is my kingdom, and I refuse to relinquish it without a fight.
Squeeze! There he is!
Is he gonna go out like a badass?
He knows a spell or two. Don't bite off more than you can chew.
Wherefore do you tarry so? Do not tell me you have had a change of heart. Today, you battled the bloodline of Erdrick.
Boom! He's doing it!
Ah!
Now I wonder. Oh shit, am I gonna control this? This looks like it's framed for me to control. No way.
Must warn. Midden Hall.
Damn.
There thou art, beloved son.
Hi, Dad.
Though thou seemst mightily vexed. Didst thou dream ill-omened dreams, perchance?
Yes.
Our dreams are the mirror of our souls, my boy. If ever aught should trouble thee, thou must needs share it. Thus is a problem halved, as the saying goes. But
That's
enough
good
of
video
such
game
talk.
advisor advice.
Today is a day like any other, and thou must needs be about thy duties. Pray, go into the streets of the city and walk amongst thy people. Speak to them of their hopes and fears, that thou might one day rule wisely over them. And thence to the practice ground, that thy sword might one day suffice to protect them. For
Okay,
thou art
Dad.
mine heir, but thou art also heir to mighty Erdrick, hero of legend, and thus is thy duty twofold. Thou must needs be king and hero both. 'Tis no easy path, but I trust that thou wilt tread it well.
This dad's kind of intense, man.
Pray, stop by to see the item seller this day, Highness. Tidings oft travel fastest among those who cross the land in search of profit. There is much to be learned from such people, and thence to the captain of the guard, and learn that of the sword, which he might see fit to teach thee.
Okay. Opening the menu is easy. I wonder if it saved my traveler's tips from before. Running. What else we got new that's here? Is there anything new? Doesn't look like it. Looks like a lot of the same. Whoa, you can turn on treasure chest locations? Holy shit. I never used the shortcut commands. Oh, wow. Okay. Jesus. Just gonna get through these real quick. Oh, okay, yeah. Alright. Okay, we're caught up. My strongest items are for the strongest, and you are clearly of the weakest. Wow. I have to set the running to toggle again. First of all, ultra fast battle speed. Autoplay, cutscenes. Running speed, toggle. And also, text speed, ultra fast. Excellent! We are ready. Let us descend yonder stairs and meet with the common folk, and perhaps pick up hidden items. What did he say? If you're a hero, then why are you unable to cast a single spell? It's really weird, isn't it? Fuck you, kid! What an asshole! That kid is such a jerk! That's so fucking mean! That's rude as hell! Oh my god, and now they're talking about how my cousin's like really good with swords and spells. This is literally, your cousin's a doctor, why aren't you a doctor? Oh, that's right, because you spent your entire life playing video games. Your cousin doesn't play video games. Your cousin's a spell sword, what are you? Just a boring old warrior? Oh, where did we go wrong? Where's this go? Where the fuck am I? Damn, they really are just gonna let me like... They really are just gonna let me loose. Let me get lost and shit. We'll stick to the general area. I already grabbed that. I feel like I walk slower in this. No, I'm just the feedback on my controller just feels different and weird. I'm overthinking it, and now I'm like lying to myself and believing my own like lie. You must converse with the peasants. It's true. You gotta talk to the fucking people that you rule over. It's okay to like Dragon Quest music again. Koichi Sugiyama is dead. He will never profit from your compliments ever again. Someone else is now arranging his music and playing it and conducting, etc. You are free to like Dragon Quest music again. It is okay now. I feel like if I was a peasant, I'm not sure I'd want to meet the king. Well, most peasants would never meet the king, is the thing. Like, you could probably... I would assume, back in the day, you could probably live your entire life without ever meeting the guy that ruled the kingdom you were a part of. Which Erdrick? Erdrick 1 or Erdrick 2 or Erdrick 3? Or they'll recycle the original compositions? Nah, they won't. These are new compositions already. Like, what you're listening now is a new... I'm pretty sure is a new composition. Already. And we know that dude was dead. Oh, that's right. I didn't buy the pre-order DLC, so I don't get the pre-order DLC stuff. Not that it mattered. It literally did not change anything. But now I have this stupid chest that I can't open, and I don't like that. Would you really want to meet the king? I would want to meet the king if I was a peasant. But that's mostly because I want to get like a good look at him. And like, you know, I would want to be like a knight in service. Cause you know, they have the perks and they you know, they live a little bit better than peasants do. So, you know, I'd take that. In the medieval era? Hell yeah. I'd want to meet the king in hopes that he makes me a knight. 100%. If we lived in the medieval era, I would not be above doing that. No, sir. No, sirree, Bob. This is the only part of the town? I'm awaiting the delivery of a consignment of goods from Fair Moonbrook. It should have been here yesterday, and yet nothing. I am fully kitted out at the moment, so I don't need anything. I'm a mover. I'm a shaker. The merchant Moonbrook with whom I deal with is the most punctual soul. A man! A man at the gate! If it is not my dear friend, Prince Charmless. Ah, great. Heir to mighty Erdrick, and yet unable to cast so much as a spell to ward off warts. Have you not better to do than fritter away your days in idle conversation? Oh, cool! So, the fact that he can't cast a spell is like a character thing. That's good. And then she like defended you. Thou thinkest thyself to counsel princes? Ha! Then thou art boneheaded indeed. Begone, swaggering oaf! Away with you! The people know full well the purpose of thy daily tour of the town, and of how diligently thou practices thy swordcraft each and every afternoon. Pay no heed to the prattings of green-eyed nincompoops. We stand firmly at thy back. But I've kept thee too long already. Away to the practice ground, and may fortune attend thee. You're not special. You're a loser. Oh man, I kind of like the back of his sprite. This is kind of cool because I used to think the back of his helmet was like tighter around the back of his head, but it actually kind of flows in the back. Do you notice that? It kind of like flares outward a little bit in the back. Look at that. Like it is like a weird combination of like, it's like a weird like combination of like turban and aviator cap that I kind of really dig. I think it looks kind of neat. Do I have nose for Charger yet? No. Looks like an old-timey pilot's cap to me. It does to me, but it's like it's loose. Oh, I guess old aviator caps were also kind of loose in the back. So no, yeah, I take it back. It is just an aviator cap. But I kind of dig that. I used to think it was a lot tighter wound over his head. There's a lot of like slack though. I think that's another thing about this game that we'll see if they lean on it here, but in the original Dragon Quest II, the reason the characters are designed that way, the reason they look that way, is partly because by the time of Dragon Quest II, there's more technology in the world of Alefgard. So, like, things are a little bit more modern. As you can tell by this immaculate marble floor. There's just like these little things that like make it clear that the world of Dragon Quest, of the original Dragon Quest trilogy, is like progressing in technology, which I always thought was really neat. Sorry, I didn't have to go to the king. I had to go talk to the captain of the guard. Like things just seem a little bit better put together.
Highness, come, the practice ground awaiteth. Though I fear there is precious little left for me to teach thee. Despite thy youth, thy skill...
Yeah. Like they're in like, it's like Renaissance era stuff. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it.
To have tutored such a prodigy...
Beatrice, fire up the royal Roomba! These floors beg for a polish.
And have pride of mine own to think of. I do not mean to yield to...
My liege, yon Uber Eats has arrived. My thanks, Captain. Please.
Make ready.
A Frenched fry as thanks.
These wounds! Friend, what misfortune hath befallen thee?
Sire, I bring bad tidings. Yonder DoorDash did not provide utensils for thine meal.
Brother!
A transgression most dire.
Thou abandoned thy post at Moonbrook Castle, and how came thee to be injured so?
My lord, these man's Jordans have been scrunched.
Matter not. The king, I must speak with him. Please.
Of course.
Chancellor, tell me,
See him, surely.
what prayeth
Come, we will take
to
him
the
there.
children that wander my streets? Spend their days doing. I wish to know of the youthful adventures. Sire,
What is the meaning of this?
they have grown very fond of counting. Oh, really? And what exactly are they counting?
Attacked.
No one knows, my liege. They just continue to say 6-7 many times over.
Stay with us. I beseech thee.
They've grown quite fond of those two numbers.
Fear not.
'Tis good, Chancellor, that the people of our kingdom are so dedicated to their studies.
No!
He did his duty to the last, and expended his final breath that we might learn of the assault on Moonbrook. His was a grit and forbearance granted to few, and he must be given a burial befitting such heroism. It seemeth ill deeds are afoot in the kingdom of Moonbrook, but we do not yet know the full truth. Pray, do not speak of this until such time as the facts of the matter have been ascertained, lest panic spread needlessly among the populace. Sire, in the meantime, make ready to defend the city. I would speak with my son. Come, child, below with thee.
Where's his brother? It's him. I'm gonna check in on this guy a few times over the course of the game just to see how he's doing. You should eat. Eating is good. Where are we going? Where are we going? Where'd my dad go? To the right. Bro.
Another such tragedy befell our world some decades since. A great monstrous horde laid waste to the land of Renderak. The horde was commanded by one who styled himself High Priest Hargon, fearful that the High Priest's minions might make Middenhall their next port of call. My father did shore up the kingdom's defenses and set his men to watch for monsters on the horizon. I must confess that the further the tragedy drifted in time, the more I had thought the danger past. But the similarities between the assault just now reported and the one my father described cannot be denied. Could this be another?
I gotta clean my
Erdrick?
controller.
I hardly dare believe it. We must ascertain the facts of what hath befallen Moonbrook as soon as we are able.
Baz Luhrmann Shakespeare reference. I know.
I would have thee journey to Cannock, there to share these unfortunate tidings with the king of that realm. None can afford to remain ignorant if the horde is abroad. Thence thou must visit Moonbrook and see with thine own eyes what hath befallen it. I must needs remain here to see to our defenses, as my father did before me. Wilt thou bear this burden on my behalf, beloved son?
Hell yeah, let's do
I
it.
am right glad to hear it. Now, before thou departest, a gift. A necklace, to be precise. The princess's pledge. Ere he became the first and greatest king of this land, thine ancestor, mighty Erdrick, did set out upon a perilous quest to defeat the Dragon Lord. This
I love that he
was
doesn't. They're not even
presented to
talking
him
about the
by a
Erdrick before the
certain
last
fair
one.
maiden, with whom he did forge a firm and lasting bond on his travels. It shall surely aid thee on thy path.
I had to watch that film in English class. I fucking love that movie.
Now
It's
away
great.
with thee. Venture westward from our realm, and thou shalt reach the village of Leftwine soon enough. From there, cast thine eyes northward, and thou shalt espy the castle of Cannock. As thou well knowst, in Cannock and Moonbrook both are to be found others, through whose veins floweth the blood of the hero of legend. Take care, my child.
Oh my god!
I have faith that thou wilt see thy duty done.
Is this the guy that voices Cao Cao in Dynasty Warriors Origins? Hang on. Cao Cao, Dynasty Warriors Origins. Voice actor. I don't need Cao Hao done. I need Cao Cao. Brent Mukai. Video game dubbing. I gotta know. Dragon Quest 2 HD 2D voice cast. I wrote 11. I was thinking of Roman numerals. Behind the voice actors. They don't list all of them. What do you mean? Sorry. Didn't mean to yell. Pit Stop Productions did the voice production on this, by the way. They're the same ones that worked on Metaphor, which makes sense, and Baldur's Gate 3, which makes sense. I'm gonna send this to Cullen, see if... Sometimes I'll send stuff to my friends that I know might be wrong, because they'll correct me and then I'll learn something. Okay. I can't confirm if this guy's voiced by the guy that voices Cao Cao in Dynasty Warriors Origins, but it sounds a lot like him. Can I equip her thing? I can't equip the princess's pledge? Fine. Well. Whatever. 200 gold coins. The torch? The key? Please don't die. Your dad is a tough guy, but he gets sad when people die. You got it, man. Seed of stamina. Gonna take that. Ah, wait. We have party members now. I gotta be careful about the seed of stamina to him is fine, but I gotta be careful what seeds I feed who. Gotta be careful with that shit. Nope, she ain't got nothing I want. Sorry, lady. Where am I going? Head to Cannock Castle. You got it. You've got it, my friend. Let us begin! So much more pomp and circumstance. Awarded for heading out into the world. Thank you. I'm gonna go immediately south. To see if there's like a secret spot or something. And also just to get a feel for what I can do. I got Mercurial Thrust. I got an attack for... Ooh. Okay. So, he has new moves that the original hero didn't have. Which is good. Someone made a pyramid burger? I don't like that. I don't like that. That person should be arrested for crimes. I'm not a fan. Not a fan of hearing that either. I'm gonna... Oh. Whack. Whack. Well, I'm getting my ass handed to me faster here, too. Okay. Okay. What do we got? No agility increase. That checks out. That checks out. Bum, 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 bum. I do like the overworld theme of Dragon Quest 2. A lot of people don't. Although I think it's the second overworld theme people don't like. I like this one a lot. Because it has like that right amount of like stuff is going on. Dun 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 dun. I'm fucked. I'm fucked. I forgot how much I like Dragon Quest 2. Fuck. Dun, 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 dun. It's so good. Oh shit, do you count as an airborne enemy? You do! That's good to know. Nothing here. There's something by that lake over there, but we're gonna go over there in a somewhat roundabout way. I forget that I like Dragon Quest 2 a lot. The enemy is airborne. Arming SAM system. And that's my sound effects for an anti-air like laser beam. which would probably not be good for anti-air combat, but oh yeah. Nothing feels as good as the start of a Dragon Quest game. This is like coming home every time. Every time, it's just coming home. Oh no, the slimes get to attack first. What will I ever do? Crit them? I'll take it. What else you got? Oh, that's right. I do think we get a boat. Either we get a boat or I can grab that from the edge. You know, I'm willing to bet they might have, like, messed up the placement on that. And I bet maybe I can grab it from a distance. I bet if I, like, get really fucking close on the edge there, I might be able to grab it. Gawain, and then we're gonna meet a... Oh, wasn't there a slime named Gawain in some Dragon Quest thing? I wonder if it's named after... I mean, I can't imagine it is, but... Flying knee. Get Captain Falcon, idiot. A buoyancy-operated aquatic transport? Oh, no, wait, there is a timed boat in Dragon Quest 2. I remember now, it's 420. I almost forgot about, like, the best joke in my original Dragon Quest 1 and 2 video. Where I get a bunch of people leaving comments to this day going, how the fuck did you know I was gonna say it? And I'll tell you how I knew. You're predictable. Hey guys, the backup stuff's cool and all, but like, I would like to kill you. I would like you all to die. Eventually. Okay, I mean... You gotta meet my homie real quick, though. Okay, that's gotta be a level up, right? I mean, I killed like 7 of them. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna get real. This level up sucks. Holy crap. Wow, that's a bad level up. Okay, your stats are fucking weird. Dragon Quest 2, alright. Almost forgot about you, Dragon Quest 2. And your weird, wacky ways. We'll keep the agility and luck for the Prince of Canuck. Does this not have a name to level mechanic? I don't think the old one used to. I don't think the old one did. I think it might have. No, I don't think it did. It didn't because they needed they couldn't get the balance to like be good. they couldn't do it. If I remember right, they were really struggling with balancing Dragon Quest 2. So I don't think you have the naming system that like affects like stat growths and stuff like that. Especially because I have it burned into my head that the Prince of Canuck is like the world's worst party member to have ever existed in an RPG, or like one of the worst. He's bad. So in the original, the Prince of Canuck is a liability to the point where there are certain times when playing Dragon Quest II where I prefer to just have him dead than be a party member participating. Largely due to the fact that he takes so much damage, like his defense is so low and his health pool is so low that keeping him alive is a full-time job. And it sucked. It was not good. It just was not good. He's sucky. He's sucky. He's like shitty. Like he's like a unironically, like he is the worst part of Dragon Quest II. The Princess of Moonbrook, who is a caster class, who is supposed to be squishier than him, is actually better than he is at staying alive. Like, he's that bad. He has worse defensive stats, worse, like, living potential than the mage cleric. Sorry, yeah, like, she's like a wizard, so it's like the weakest, like, health pool and shit like that. Is that a secret spot? There's a secret spot up there. We're going there. Might be doing things a little bit out of order, but I don't care. What class is he supposed to be? The Canuck? Canuck is supposed, from what I remember, he's like a hybrid between like a magic caster and a melee person. Like he's the in-between between Middenhall and Moonbrook in terms of like class type and archetype. So he has like a lot of different spells. Like he has a lot of versatility, but like his survivability sucks. It's like it's one of the worst. One of the worst in the series. Not just in this game, but like in the series. He is like one of the like frailest, most fragile party members. Set of plain clothes. 5 gold coins. A vial of magic water. I think that's it. We gotta go to Leftwine, or Leftwin, probably in this style of English. Leftwin. Level up? No, one more battle. I need 5 XP. Hopefully the next fight isn't a tough one. That's fine. I'll live. But I think that's 4 XP. Yeah, I'm 1 XP short. Oh, fuck. Well, we're leveling up, so we're fine. Gawain attacks. Get wrecked. Level 5. Oh, that's a huge HP level up. Oh, this was a good level up. Okay. All right. Now we're getting somewhere. Well, you summoned backup, so you gotta go. I'm already not taking damage from these enemies. Prince of Middenhall lifestyle, you know? That's the thing about this character is, I think his whole deal is that, like, he's not great at spell casting, but he's a rock. Like, he can take damage like nobody's business. And I think obviously the first thing we're gonna do is give him a sigil that lets him expand his moveset. Because that'll easily like put him in like the top tier of all Dragon Quest party members that have ever existed. because he'll go from being a single target expert to having moves he can upgrade into like all enemy targets, targeting all moves that blow everything up. A vial of holy water. Let me go in here. What do you have for sale? Garbage. Yeah, we got a barrel bag here. Probably something hidden in the farm. Fucking knew it. That's how we do it. That horse doesn't talk. That's lame. Where are my talking horses? I think every RPG should have one talking horse. To say he's a noble fellow skilled with both sword and spell. Man, everyone's talking about your cousin and how fucking awesome he is. That shit sucks. I don't want to rest at the inn. I don't need to. I'll go to the church before I go to the big weapon store. We came from there. What do you got to say? Oh, okay. That's just a hint telling you that poison lasts forever. And you have to heal the poison, or else you will die. Yeah, we gotta save. Haven't saved in like 10 whole minutes. Right? It's only been 10 minutes, right? Oh, it's been a half hour. Oh, I've been playing this for a half hour already. Okay. Oh, my father's a guard at Moonbrook Castle. You're dead. Oh, you're dead. Sorry, you're not dead. Your dad's dead. Your dad don't live no more. Sorry, pal. Thou art a child of breeding, art thou not? Did she just call me a straighty? Did I just get fucking called a straighty? I just got called a breeder. They called me a breeder. That's so messed up. Arest thou not a heterosexual? Bro, this is so mean. Sorry. From thine looks I proclaim you are. Obviously they're saying, you know, you're descended from a hero, like you're a child of pedigree. That's what they were getting at. You're a child of pedigree. But it's very funny to be like, you are a child of breeding, art thou not? That's funny as hell. I'm pleasantly tickled by that. Okay, none of this shit is worth it except for maybe like the hardware. Yeah, everything else is whatever. You appear to be a fine breeding stock, a comely stallion. I don't think anyone would use the word comely in reference to like a stallion, because I don't think it's like a compliment. I'm pretty sure comely is like, isn't comely like, or am I thinking of homely? I'm probably thinking of homely. Comely means handsome. I don't believe you. I believe you. I just don't want to. Comely. Oh, well, I guess that makes more sense. If you're comely, you know. It's like, man, that guy can come. See, I understand how that's a compliment. I'm sorry. I should be able to pick that up. Boo! Boo! Fuck you! Let me pick this shit up. Whatever. Gawain ruined their lives. A medicinal herb. Fucking smoke 'em if you got 'em. To combat how it's pronounced, but you know, saying something. Yeah. Oh, I didn't have to buy the hardware. I could have just fucking found it here. That's what I get for not exploring before making my purchases. Where's the third item that I need? Is it between these rocks? I would have put it there if it were an invisible item. Is it right here by this plant? By this rock? No. No. Is it the tree? Is it on the tree? Is it around the tree? Is it down here? Usually there's 3 items at these spots. I guess this one only has 2. And I don't have nose for treasure. I think Canuck has nose for treasure. Or at least like it would make a lot of sense if he had it. Make a lot of sense if he had it. Because that matches his like personality. Or the perceived personality I have of him. Which is he's kind of like a roguish fellow. Oh man, summon back up. No? Okay. No EXP farm. That's fine. We don't need it. Ugh. Flying knee. Kabonk. I still don't have anything that... Oh! I do have a thing that attacks all enemies. Good to know. Stone's Throw is so weird to see here. This is the same spot, right? Was this the same spot? It's got to be the same spot. It is. Okay. Thus you guys are combed the desert for 30 days and nights looking for treasure such as iron armor, to which he said, I wish not to buy that in town for an absorbent price. And thus your ancestor did go dumpster diving and thrift store shopping. And thus did the bard Macklemore write him a song. It's Canic. Or Cannock. Depends, I would assume. Hopefully I hear it again in the audio and I can, like, hear it. I don't need any of that. I'm too baller for medicinal herbs. I'm too, you know, too cool. Too cool for that. I thought maybe if I crawled back over here, I'd find something. Sorry. I just kind of spit everywhere. My bad. Scrolls. Yes. Some have multiple copies. That is no excuse not to handle them with care and respect. Is he? They do not allow anyone to obtain said knowledge. Those unattuned to the arts that sleep within a scroll have nothing to gain by perusing it. Okay, so I can get multiple scrolls and give them to different people. Damn, Kingdom of Cannock's doing pretty well right now. Look at all that. You know what I see? I would want to see a GC made Dragon Quest. Well, that would definitely be cool. It would definitely be cool. I don't know if I could ever... I don't know if I could, like, make Dragon Quest. I don't know if I could ever do Dragon Quest justice. Maybe I could. Maybe I'm just like, I think maybe at the height of me playing this series I could have. Like at the height of my enjoyment of the series and like my familiarity with it, yes. Back when I had just like freshly finished playing all of them and I had done all those videos, like yeah, 100%. 100% I probably could have done like a really sick Dragon Quest game. But nowadays, I don't know. I would have to like brush up and like reacquaint myself with it. There's gotta be a mini medal in here. I mean, come on. No? Really? I would have, I would have thought like here even at least. I know my games. What do you think, GQ1? Did you enjoy it? I loved it. You have to make it 1-to-1. You can watch it while doing your own thing. I mean, that's obviously what I would do, but I don't know if like. I don't know if I could create that same kind of whimsy, because that's what I would want. I would want a certain amount of whimsy to occur, to exist. The princess made a poisonous mire in the castle to strengthen her resistances. I already love the new characterization of our new party member in this remake. I feel that way about Moon. I'm actually I'm planning on playing Moon sometime this week for the first time. Or maybe streaming my playthrough. Child of breeding. 'Tis true. Ah. I already got a bunch of mini medals. I hope I find the mini medal guy soon. Got a benefit from that. Let me know how you feel. I'm probably gonna feel pretty good. I heard friends talking about it while they were playing it, and I was like, this sounds like something I would like. I need a magic key for this. Only one deserving to tell you who might be suffered to claim the contents of this chest. You got it, bud. Wait, what is this? Heron is kept great treasure of the royal line of Khan. One once possessed by the very hero of legend himself. It's probably a... I would hope it's an Erdrick thing. Like a piece of armor. A crack scroll? A bronze knife? Well, I can't use either of those. Because I'm not the Prince of fucking Cannock. Hey, lady. Feels years like since you last visited. He was abroad on an errand. It's so weird that the prince can use magic. I heard the Prince of Cannock is great at it. It's like, fuck.
Well met, young Middenhall.
How thou art grown since last we saw thee. Yet the furrow of thy brow suggesteth all is far from
I can't
well.
believe they made unique sprites for the kings when they were younger.
Moonbrook is fallen? Her armies laid waste by a vast horde of fiends? Yet as thou sayest, we have but one soldier's word. It would behoove us to learn the truth before acting unduly. Wait! Pray, take our boy with thee.
Though some regard him as something of a featherbrain sort, he is assiduous in his daily training with sword and spell.
Where art thou, boy? Thy presence is required in the throne room.
Whatever is the matter, Daddy? If you were looking for that wayward brother of mine, I'm afraid you shan't find him here. He set off for the wellspring of the hero earlier this morn.
Even now, he marcheth to the beat of a drum entirely his own. Mine apologies, fair prince. Yet I could not forgive myself wert thou to go companionless and any harm were to befall thee. Wouldst thou be willing to journey to the wellspring of the hero and bring back my son?
Yes.
Forgive us for troubling thee so, but we should be ever grateful.
Once thou hast located our boy, do see he is returned to the castle. There are matters I would see discussed before you two depart.
And now she's gonna be like, why not me? Right?
Is my cousin Moonbrook no more?
We do not know that, dear. Let us not dwell on that we cannot control, but turn our attentions to that we can.
Quite. Summon the Chancellor. The kingdom must be fortified.
Oh, she didn't actually say anything. Okay. Oh, there we go.
What was all that talk of Moonbrook just now? Good gracious! That is terrible news, and I can well understand why Father is loath to let you go alone. Then it is decided. I will accompany you on your hunt with my darling brother. After all, if he is to play his part as a scion of the hallowed hero, then so must I. It is as I always say, age is no excuse to laze.
She just wants to get the hell out.
Mommy and Daddy dearest will allow me to join you on your journey to Moonbrook, but at the very least, I can help you find my brother, can't I? Wonderful! Well, now that is settled, let us prepare to depart. Adventure awaits. But first I must dress for the occasion. Step outside for a moment, please.
Wait a minute. I didn't even... Oh, I guess I did say yes. Alright, well.
Well, what do you make of my travelling togs? I sewed them myself, you know.
They look great.
Honestly, you boys wouldn't know needlework if it poked you in the eye. When a lady asks for your opinion on her outfit, you say it's stunning or breathtaking, or if you're feeling particularly adventurous, sublime beyond belief. Anyway, on the subject of feeling adventurous, let us be off. Oh, and pray do not stand on ceremony. I have a name for a reason. By all means, call me by it.
Matilda.
Now that is settled, let us fly to the east, over field and forest, and down into the depths of the earth. The wellspring of the hero awaits.
Oh, she's doing a little pose. Just like in other Dragon Quest. I love that. Cannock's finest is along for the ride. While with you, the princess will help fight against any enemies you cross swords with. She hasn't officially decided to join your party just yet. The independent-minded miss won't take any orders from you, nor allow you to rifle through her items or equipment. Well, I'm not giving her crack. The scroll. I'm not giving her the cracked scroll. I'm not giving her the cracked scroll. That's what I meant. I'm not giving anybody crack. I'm not. She'll use her own items. Yeah, she's got her own crack. It's fine. I don't have to share mine. Okay. Wellspring of the Hero is that, I think. I'm pretty sure it's that. I want to say it's that. Fuck. Head to the Wellspring of the Hero. Fly to the east over field and forest. Got it. So we're going this way. There's the Wellspring. We're gonna go up. There might be stuff here. Over the hill. That's great that you can see the script. Yeah, you can hit the start button after you hear information you want to remember, and it saves it to a bank. It saves it to a log, but only the stuff you save. If you don't save it, it won't be there. Which I really like. She gave that Draki depression. Girl, don't be rude. Just kill them. We don't have to like hurt their feelings. They're already going to die. Yes, yes. Oh, Dragon Quest 2. It's been so long. I love you, Dragon Quest 2. I love you so much. I could have flying kneed it. Oh well, it's dead. What's my level up? I mean, it's okay. It's fine. I wish this had party talk. It doesn't, though. I mean, I guess they wouldn't have a lot to say. So can't hold it against them. A lot of people have said that. I miss it too. Yeah. I guess it would have been a lot. It would have been a lot of writing to do. So like I kind of get it. I understand why you wouldn't want to do it. Or like why you chose not to do it, because I'm sure they would have done it if they could. Like I'm sure they also like the party chat stuff and they feel like that's important, but that's a lot of extra writing. A lot of extra writing that you can fuck up. So I'm coming back around, and I'm thinking maybe Party Talk not being in this game is actually better. Because these characters were not necessarily designed to be, like, really, like, deep and interesting and, like, you know, super complex characters to begin with. So maybe just adding these little extra cutscenes is enough. Maybe that will change as you go. Yeah, maybe. But, like, you know, adding a few cutscenes here and there is different from, like, fleshing out more nuanced parts of their personalities during party chats. So, I get it. I get it. What'll be exciting is the Zenithian trilogy will probably have party chat because they have the scripts for that. You know, they have that written out already. So we'll just get that with like a touch up on the translation. Wow, Drain Magic's really strong this early in the game. Holy crap. Am I leveling up soon? I'm going to be checking that a lot more often in Dragon Quest II. Just because I have more party members now. Got him! That's that stone's throw, baby. Stone's throw, baby. Secret spot. Almost missed it. Blink and you'll miss it. A chain sickle. Hell yeah. Give me that. For the free. Lesson learned. Don't buy anything in the shops. You will fucking find it in the secret spots. All that you desire can be found elsewhere, my friend. Now, where is the third item in this secret spot? There's no way the last two secret spots both only have 2 items each. That's a fucking lie. Come on. I don't believe you. I gotta believe you. Would you want 4, 5, 6 to grab it like these games, or they try something new? I'm getting burned down on all 3 games looking the same, even if it makes sense. I would be okay with it simply because 4, 5, 6 would require different tile sets. Like, remember what 4, 5, 6 look like? And their art style and like their general aesthetic? They would have to... It would look different than this. Today of all days uses to soak himself in holy water. YouTube must think his time leaves a little to be desired. Yeah, a little bit. I must not do him down unduly. Though his wits may be scattered, his heart is always in the right place. They're gonna characterize him exactly the way he plays in the game. They're gonna make him a scatterbrained dummy. I love that the game is like, hey, you know, I know he kind of sucks, but like, be nice. Be nice to him. Even the game is couching you on what he's gonna be like. Oh, that's funny. Fuck. I think I'm getting a level up soon. I think next fight is a level up. Because I think I only need like 2 or 6 XP left. 3. Beautiful. Oh, I got a little lantern. See, it's not a torch. It's not a torch anymore. They have lanterns now. Blind knee.
Ow!
Yeah, I don't mind 4, 5, and 6 also looking like this. I am totally fine with 4, 5, and 6 looking like this. I think it's a style that works great for Dragon Quest, personally speaking. Shell armor, say less. The games already look gorgeous, yeah. I'm not gonna say I don't want a little bit of visual distinction. I would want a little bit of visual distinction, but if you're an OG Dragon Quest fan, a lot of Dragon Quests were made in like the exact same engines to begin with. 1 through 4 on the NES all look the same. Although 4 has a slightly different color palette that's a little more sophisticated if you wanna really get into it. But yeah. 4, 5, and 6 on DS are all the same style, and they're all based on the PS1 remake of 4, which is based on the PS1 Dragon Quest 7 original release. 8 is unique. 9 is unique because they're both on different consoles. 11 is unique because it skipped a few generations. You know? Yeah, I would want more intent behind the choice. I think it would be pretty ballsy if they made 4, 5, and 6 in the style of the PS2 version of 5. I think that would be the ballsiest thing they could do. Graphics can be the same if you get me. Yeah. I would just need it to like have a visual distinction of some kind. Like Dragon Quest IV's color palette is much brighter than 1, 2, and 3's. He's already gone. Cleanse yourself in the blessed waters. Okay. Oh, I just fucking banged my ankle against the chair beats and that hurt a lot. And I'm gonna get over it like a second, but it's gonna fucking... You can use a zoom spell or the Chimera Wing, and you can do like, oh, that's what that's for. Well, I ain't got zoom, so never fucking mind, I guess. Also, there's like a we could go right over here, which is I'm gonna go do that. I would like to go exploring. Stone's Throw. Star Ocean 2 Remake and this game are both HD 2D but feel visually distinctive, so it's definitely possible to give 4 to 6 some unique visual flair. Yeah. I also think just like 4, 5, and 6 have more distinct 3D stylings now that they're on the DS. Like those DS remakes really gave them sort of like, or the PS1 remake of 4 rather, gave 4, 5, and 6 like a much more realized 3D space. If you think about it, like, the DS remakes of 4, 5, and 6 were already kind of sort of HD 2D. Because that's literally what they were. It's 2D sprites in 3D backgrounds. That's also Dragon Quest 7 on PS1. Like, that's HD 2D. That's what that is. So, like, I feel like it would... I think those games in this engine would look really good and hold really true to the way most people probably played them, which is on the DS. I miss SMD having first-person dungeons, and switch to 3D in some ways made the games harder to navigate, even though they're still dungeon crawlers. They gained and lost something in the way they tackled new tools and aesthetics. I think I agree. I think I agree. We go back to Middenhall. The Dragon Quest VII R characters look like they came from the Team America movie. Well, they were designed to look like toys, so yeah. They were designed to look like stop-motion puppets. So, it makes sense that they look like they're from Team America. I'm really excited for that game. Yo! God damn it. That will see to that they come into no harm, whether or not. Yes, I'll be fine. Never played 7 before though, but the new one looks great. I have a lot of faith in the new one. A lot of people are worried, but I'm not. I'm really not worried. I haven't been burned by Dragon Quest yet. Like, except for Dragon Quest 6. And like, again, that was like one time. Okay? So like, I'm okay. I'm not really dreading it. I know a lot of people are. A lot of people are worried because they cut content and stuff like that. But I'm looking at the stuff they cut, and I'm like, all of this stuff was just kind of like, it was bloated. It was bloated in a way that did not feel good. And I know there's gonna be like talk of like, you know, the identity of something, including its problems and all that. But I don't think these are problems that are are integral to what Dragon Quest VII was and is. And I think that is like the thing that I think a lot of people put way too much reverence to the fact that Dragon Quest VII is really long. And like, my argument is that Dragon Quest VII is not good because it is long. Dragon Quest VII is not good because there are lots of things to do in it. Dragon Quest VII is good because the stuff that is in there is mostly entertaining. But there are definitely stinkers in Dragon Quest VII that do not make for the parts of the experience I enjoyed. I do not assign those things to Dragon Quest VII as part of like what makes Dragon Quest VII good. It's totally reasonable to think that there are things in Dragon Quest VII we can kind of get rid of. Like, not having the casinos, a lot of people were like, wow, that's iconic in Dragon Quest. Yes, but also the casinos might be an identity, part of the Dragon Quest identity in certain cases, because it's not always the case. But at the same time, having really good weapons and armor tied to the player grinding away in the casino and gambling and just leaving it entirely to a mixture of random chance and just like boneheadedly just pumping money into a slot machine, I don't think that's fun, and I think that could be better. You know, like, I think you can take that sort of like idea of, oh, I have to earn these really good items. I think you could take that idea and do it better. One really good way that they did it in Dragon Quest XI is the Wheel of Harma. The Wheel of Harma is a feature. Granted, there's casinos in Dragon Quest XI, but more to my point, the Wheel of Harma is really fun. Okay? It is a challenge mode, and you get cool stuff out of it. And it's more a part of like the game's like central thing that you're doing. And it's more captivating, it's more engaging, it feels more rewarding. It doesn't feel like I'm just literally spinning my wheels. Like, even the horse races in Dragon Quest XI are a more interesting way of rewarding me than gambling and casinos. So it's like, I don't really, like, I understand that we have seen casinos in Dragon Quest games over the years, but I do not think they are essential components of a Dragon Quest game. And like, personally speaking, the less simulated gambling you have in video games that are designed for all ages, the better. That's why I don't think there should be gambling in Pokemon. There shouldn't be gambling in Pokemon. There shouldn't be any gambling in Dragon Quest. These are not games for these games are targeted towards children. They want kids to play this stuff. Like, I don't know how else to put it. Where did he go? Fuck, I gotta go talk to the king. I got distracted with my conversation. The other island they cut like a couple islands. The only thing that I'm sad about them cutting in Dragon Quest VII is the town building minigame, because I thought that was actually fun to do. And if you just did it alongside like your adventures, you could get different kinds of towns depending on who you encountered on your way. I can't believe this fucking guy is gone again. I forgot where he is. He in Left Wind? He might be in Left Wind. Yep, there he goes. What a pretty pendant. I didn't imagine you had a penchant for baubles. Why did it glow? It senses another Scion is nearby. You seen the Prince of Cannock? Hey, dummy!
Oh, the very rascal I have been at such pains to find. Your father told me of the terrible news from Moonbrook, and that you journey there to learn the truth. Pray, allow me to accompany you on your expedition. I cannot rightly remain idle while my kin ventures.
Why do I have over 10 DMs? Oh, okay.
What? Why are you?
Because I too heard the news from Moonbrook. That is why I've been helping the prince to find you, that you might venture there together.
Is that so? Then I owe you my thanks and my apologies.
Accepted. Now let us repair home. We mustn't keep mother and father waiting.
It is a pleasure to join your fellowship.
Wow, they're like family. They know each other a little bit. Like, I'm pretty sure they do know each other.
Though I did not say it, 'twas a pleasure for me too.
Aww.
'Twas almost like being a hero.
You are a hero, dummy. In your blood runs the blood of Erdrick as well. Whatever. She'll figure that out later, I'm sure. Tukarak. Let's not thin out the Erdrick, okay? We gotta keep... Let's not, you know what? I don't want to go down. I don't want to do this bit. I don't want to go where that bit was taking. Where that bit was taking me. That's dangerous territory. Mother, father, I've returned with the hero of Middenhall.
Father, mother, I am returned.
Oh shit.
And find myself most troubled by recent goings-on in Moonbrook.
As do I. Though it is a relief to see thee at last in the company of thy cousin. 1,000 apologies, young Middenhall, for my wayward offspring inconveniencing thee so.
Oh, tush! I didn't inconvenience him in the slightest. And even if I did, the prince is far too kind a soul to say so. Isn't that right, fair cuz?
Allow me to offer mine own apology. If I had only been here.
'Tis of little import now. More pressing matters are at hand. A calamity most foul hath befallen Moonbrook. Thy cousin, Middenhall, bravely ventureth forth to survey that place and rescue the king and princess. Should rescue be possible, I would have thee accompany him on this quest. Lend him thy succor. Prove that blood is a bond that none can tear asunder.
Yes, father. As scions of mighty Erdrick, naught shall stand in our way.
The road to Moonbrook passeth through Gwaelin's Gate, to the south and west of here. Take with you this parchment, and present it to the guards at the gate. They will grant you passage.
Oh, hell yeah. I got the checkpoint.
May the goddess go with you.
Is she wearing a blue robe because she's originally from Middenhall and she's married to the King of Cannock? So, like, she's still, like, a princess of Middenhall, but she's the Queen of Cannock now? I just noticed, like, I'm pretty sure that's what that probably means. Like, she might be descended more directly from the kings of Middenhall, from the royal family of Middenhall, but she married a Cannock. And that's why she's in a blue robe instead of a green one. Unfortunately, we would need another queen to compare and contrast, and there is no other queen. Let's see. I can't go there. I've explored all of this, I think. I think I missed, like, behind this big rock, but, well, I mean, I'm right there. Yeah, your mom's not in the picture. Your mom's dead. She's not sitting in the throne room. And instead of, like, a queen's throne, there's a princess throne in the throne room. It's smaller. So, she's presumably dead. As is probably the Moonbrook Queen as well. Like, both of those queens must have died before the events of the game. Prince Caradoc is just like, dude, when do I get my turn? The answer is never. You are to be seen, not heard, Caradoc. Allow me to do all the talking. It will be fine. I'm just gonna keep throwing stones. Oh, I don't have them on command. I gotta put them on listen to me mode. Yeah, there ain't nothing here. Let's go to the left now. But also tactics, follow orders. I don't know why that's not the default. I just don't understand. Although now I can't remember. Could you control them in the original? I'm almost certain I could. I love that we both have goggles on. We're bros. You're the best of friends. Can't you tell by the goggles? They're wearing matching goggles. They're like homies. You just know the backstory for why they both wear goggles is that when they were like younger, they used to play like pretend, and they both wore goggles to simulate being like knights, and now that's just part of their ensemble. Because knights have like the visor that goes down, right? So instead of that, you have goggles. Also, another sign that technology is like advancing in this world, they have fucking goggles. They have goggles. They have, I would assume it's glass, because otherwise it'd have to be plastic. And if they got plastic production, I mean, you shouldn't be in like castles anymore. Hell yeah. So, you know, little things like that sort of change the way you see the world that you're playing in. It's fun to pay attention to. Like, if you look at their outfits as well, like, it's more streamlined. They have, like, the spandex, like, bodysuits and shit. Like, their outfits are a little more sophisticated and, like, well-tailored than the original heroes, who had, like, a big clunky suit of armor. And that was his shtick. You know? Oh, shit. Foul fiends overwhelmed us. Creatures of a kind not hitherto seen in these spots, they did appear most suddenly. Alas, we could not prevent their passage. They in there now. Oh, they flooded the fucking checkpoint. Oh my god. I think the Middenhall hero just like whispered to him to be like, "Hey man, you're saying the wrong stuff. You should probably say sorry." Oh, the bottomless pot. Yeah, let's do it. Cool. You can set which spells and abilities character use when following tactics. I mean, that's cool and all, but I'm commanding them. I'm picking the moves. All right. I don't need that. Damn, that sucks. Seriously, I forgot that these are here. Oh. Like, I don't remember being able to do this so early, but I think I could. Shrine west of Moonbrook. Yeah, this is... So after the Moonbrook stuff, we'll probably get the magic key, and that gives us a shortcut for some reason. Probably a holdover for when the game was like that. I don't want to risk finding out what kind of enemies are here, so we're just gonna skedaddle. Although a fire shrine probably means the fire sigil is in there somewhere. Just, you know, making assumptions here, but I think that's a pretty safe one to make. And then the cave we gotta go to is over there. So let's do it. I'm sure if we go outside, nothing will kill us. Nice try. But you're not gonna get me. Kaboof. Kabuffs all around. Can you sizz? After all that kabuffing, I still did that much damage? That's wild. Dun, dun, dun. Kill the heel slime. Says the killer pillars. Did you give him crack? Oh yeah, I gotta give him crack. You're right. Thank you for the reminder. Here, bro. This is crack. You got crack. Turn northwest at Dreamer's Lake to reach the Cave of the Lake. Okay. A wizard staff. Can you put that on? And it gives you more attack. Okay. Yeah, do that, man. And I have another hardwood headwear thing. This is great. I actually didn't waste my money. I didn't waste my money. As it turns out, homie could put that on the whole time. Excellent. I'm just gonna throw stones and figure out what they're weak against. Sism. Okay, I have to go to the bathroom real bad. I will be right back. Yeah, I'll just leave you here listening to the music. Okay. Ah. Sorry. Nature called. So I don't know how long we're gonna go today. Ideally, I don't know how long this will take in the remake. Ideally, I would like to get Moonbrook. Ideally, I would like to get Moonbrook on the party. Or what's her name? Perenelle? Perenelle? I don't remember her name already. But I would like to get her on the team. At the very least. I would like to have my first three, my OG party assembled. So we'll see how long that takes. I'm pretty sure I've got like at least a boss fight before that. Can you tell nature to make my knee stop making a noise when I walk? Nope, that's just part of growing old. Sorry, your knee's gonna do that for the rest of your life. It's gonna crack and pop every time you take a step anywhere. That's just your life now. I'm sorry. I have a foot. On my foot, I can like crack it all the time. And I have a shoulder that whenever I rotate, pops. It's fucked up. But it is what it is. I am definitely not getting hitting time to boat at 420. I do not think that's gonna happen. In 2 hours, I would have to get time to boat. I would have to get the boat. I don't think so. You might need to stretch them if you can. It helps your joints. Yeah. I usually do a lot of stretching. I don't do a lot of like big stretches, but I usually do take some time to like stretch my legs and my body sometimes. Not even 30 and my knee is already doing that. I got news for you, homie. Your body starts doing that shit at like 25. And you might even have it better than the people that are growing up now. Because those kids are probably doing less physical exercise than you did when you were young. So, and their diets are probably a lot worse than yours was. So like, and I mean, I would even say their healthcare is probably going to be worse than yours. I fully expect a lot of people in their like early 20s, in the generations that come after us, to have a lot of health problems. Because they're also inundated with like bad health advice, bad nutrition advice, bad working out advice. There's so much misinformation about personal health out there on the internet that like, I firmly believe we're gonna have a generation of people who are incredibly sickly as a result of like having done or taken some stupid shit when they were younger because some fucking influencer who has a malfunctioning frontal lobe told them to take like, I don't know, like asbestos as part of their daily supplement intake. My sister-in-law's little brother is drinking so much pre-workout and has been going to the gym every day since age 15. Yeah. I mean, as long as he's working out, the pre-workout is fine. Like, he's probably in good health. You know, assuming he's not on, what do they call it? It's T, but it's a specific, they abbreviate it differently because it's a specific kind of thing. It's a bit overkill. I mean, if he's working out to like get fucking shredded, pre-workout's fine. I got nothing against pre-workout or creatine or any of that shit. Not if all the lead in them powders have anything to say about it. Well, that is true. There is lead in some of them. We did find that out. We did find out that there is lead content in some of them. But like creatine's fine. Dry chugs pre-workout. That's just somebody trying to show off. That's just somebody trying to show off and look cool. Look at me, I dig my pre-workout dry. Who gives a shit? Mr. Olympus fucking drinks that shit with like juice. Mr. Olympia. Fucking, you think bodybuilders fucking waste time being like, yo, I'm gonna take it dry. You put a serving in your mouth, chug and swish around a bunch of water and swallow like Popeye. Why? Why not just dilute it more with water? It's the same amount of pre-workout. It's the same amount of pre-workout and you get to hydrate better. I don't understand. Why would you do it that way? Hydrate, sure. That reminds me, I gotta get back to working out. You know what's crazy? There's the Prince of Cannock I know. There's the Caradoc I know. Mr. takes 20 damage to one attack. Hydrate so you don't dehydrate. I missed the Espanol button. Unfortunately, the Espanol button made it impossible for me to like function because I would have to. Unfortunately, it made the streams like unwatchable, which is why I don't do it anymore. Because people who didn't want to hear me talk Spanish for 5 minutes were like, they were like, they would just kind of have to like sit there and wait for me to stop speaking Spanish for them to understand the stream again. So had to stop doing that. And you can call them racist. I could, but I also am not. I could call them a racist, but in all seriousness, like I probably, like as a joke, yes, I could be like that's racist, but like in all seriousness, it's like yeah, you can't. If you don't know how to speak Spanish, you don't know how to like, you don't know what's going on the stream anymore for like 10 minutes. Yeah, you would have to sit and wait. And like, you know, some people might be okay with doing that because they think it's fun, you know, but not everyone has that sort of like sense of whimsy where it's like, oh yeah, I would love to be exposed to a different language. Some people, you know, some people are here to listen to me talk and say things out of pocket, off the top of my head, and react to it. And if I'm saying it in Spanish, they can't do that. So I had to stop. You know, I get it. I don't blame them. There is truth in what they say. It's also a bit messed up to press a button and get culture out of someone. Well, the reason I had the button is because I wanted to speak more Spanish because at the time I felt like my Spanish was terrible. I was very like insecure about my Spanish, which means a lot to me. I can't equip the boomerang. That's a Cannock item. Holy. Well, try to save somebody's life here. Oh, okay. We're good. Like, I had that button there so that I could have an excuse to speak Spanish and practice. Because, admittedly, I was worried about nothing, but I was worried that I was losing my ability to speak Spanish. And I don't talk about it that much. but my Hispanic identity is very important to me, and my culture is very important to me. So, you know, and I had moved out of my house, so I wasn't speaking Spanish, and I was like, oh, I'll do it on stream. I'll have people redeem it, and they'll get to hear me speak Spanish. That's a novelty for people who've never like actually like sat down and like heard someone speak Spanish like fluently and normally and naturally or whatever. But yeah, but it kind of just slowed the streams down because like I couldn't communicate with the audience. Part of streaming is talking to chat, and if chat doesn't understand the fucking thing you're saying, it becomes a lot harder to talk to chat. My Chishona has gotten rusty as hell. What is Chishona? What language is that? Where do they speak that? Did I just fall for a D's nuts joke? I hope not. I hope not. That just occurred to me after I said it. I was like, Zimbabwe. Oh, okay. I thought I walked into a trap. I thought my ass got. So they speak Shishona in Zimbabwe. That's cool. Your French is rusty? Like shriveled? Yeah. It's one of 16 official languages in Zimbabwe? Whoa! They're talking all kinds of shit in Zimbabwe. Your ass can get got in like 16 different ways if you fucking embarrass yourself in public. That's awesome. If you end up on the news in Zimbabwe, you're like on the news on 16 different languages, man. Their ass is talking shit about you in all kinds of ways. Actually, Canuck should probably take the dragon scale for now. Go ahead, Caradoc. Take your extra defense. Don't tell anybody else this. This is only for chat. When I am in hotel rooms in like Las Vegas, because Las Vegas gets so many people from Asia visiting, because I don't know if you know this, but Asians love Las Vegas. They love Las Vegas. Holy shit. Wow. They love Las Vegas. And it is so, like, the Asian tourism to Las Vegas is so big that the Las Vegas hotels actually air the Chinese, Japanese, I think Korean as well. They air news channels from those countries so that they can stay up to date on the news from where they're from. So what I like to do when I'm in Las Vegas hotels is I like to turn on the channel to those news stations and just listen to it. Because I love hearing other languages. Do you watch the news? I don't really. I watch. Yeah, well, okay. You were just asking. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I watch the news channels in those languages when I'm there. Flying knee. I think we have to like get rid of one of these first. So I'm gonna play around with resistances and find out what they're weak against. Although that flying knee did pretty well. I think I might just be able to flying knee the shit out of this guy. And just have Canuck heal. That's all he's good for anyway, so it's whatever. He's taking less damage, thankfully. I kind of need his defense to be very high, because if it's not high enough, it's unbearable.
We fight together.
You should let him attack? No. I'm gonna have him provide support. Streams in Japanese, but has it auto caption into English and Japanese subtitles and also Spanish. There is an auto captioning tool that I use. I actually have a plugin for that right now. It should be up, although I don't see the window of it now that I'm looking at it. I'm hoping it's active. I don't see the window on my I didn't have it enabled. Hold on. Microphone, current language, Microsoft speech to text. Oh, no, this isn't that. This isn't that. Where's my captions doc? Yeah, okay, it's active. There we go. There you go. So yeah, if you have the plugin for Twitch closed captionings or something, it should show up. I think it's actually on screen or some shit right now. You can like click on a button or something to pull it up. But I have that. I wonder if I can set that up to translate into Spanish, because that would be fun. I would like that. I'm out of MP, but that's okay. We managed to hit him with the helm splitter. This is great, actually. Turning the Prince of Midenhall into a more like aggressively, specifically, exclusively a physical attacker, I think is a good move. We're gonna heal ourselves. Karadoc's gonna heal himself because he's more likely to die than anybody else. And then Midenhall's just gonna keep attacking the guy. Nailed it.
We are victorious.
Yeah, bro. Of course we're victorious. What'd you think? Is this gonna be the thief key? Because like there's 2 thief key chests. Can I get it? These may well have been the same creatures that attacked Wayland's Gate. The men mentioned monsters not usually seen in these parts, and I, for one, have never seen such beasts before. I think we're getting the thief key. Oh, it's the bottomless pot. Fuck! They spoke of sigils, was it? But never mind that now. Let us away to Gwayland's Gate. No, don't make me come back. Don't make me come back. I don't want to come back. No. No. Please. Fuck. It's fine. Wayland's Gate it is. And away we go. I'm gonna forget. I'm gonna forget those treasure chests are there. We come bearing the bottomless pot. Let's make haste. All right, Gawain. Scoop that shit up. Just like in Dragon Quest Builders 2. The Goggles Dragon Quest. The princess of Moonbrook has a beanie on. It's goggles and beanies all the way down. All right. They're going to defend the gate. Good. Here we go. That's another dungeon, but you weren't expecting that. Oh, wow. Dragon Quest 2, 90 scenester Nepo babies. You know what? Can I? Okay. I'm going to be so real right now. I don't think Nepo babies are that big of a problem. Because, like, most Nepo babies go into, like most of the time, like, a Nepo baby tends to, like, like everyone, like there's definitely people where it's like you've worked with people before where you're like, why the fuck are you here? And then it's like, oh, my dad's the boss. You know? My dad's the boss. And it's like, oh, you don't know what the fuck you're doing, but you got hired. You got hired because, you know, your family owns the business. But like you very clearly do not have like the skills to do what you are in charge of doing, right? But like most of the time, like sometimes I'll see people complain about nepo babies in like Hollywood or like the music industry, and I'm like, I mean, if their parents are forcing them to follow their footsteps, that sucks. But like, if I was like the kid of a famous actor, I think it is pretty likely that I also would want to be an actor. And yeah, like they have an advantage, but like if there's like a nepo baby if there's like a nepo baby actor who is still also like a really good actor, I'm kind of like, yeah. They would have had connections you wouldn't have had otherwise. Yeah. Like that's fair, but also like I feel like if you were a bad actor, nobody would go see your movies anyway. I feel like being a nepo baby certainly gets your foot in the door, but being bad at what you do, like what you've been nepo babied into, would like undo the nepo baby advantage. You know what I mean? Like I'm not saying that like, you know, they don't have an advantage, but also I feel like that's an advantage literally anyone would take. Right? Like I think everyone think about it, right? It's like you would never let the fact that your parents already do a specific thing, you would never let that stop you from doing that thing as well, right? And then obviously if you're going to do that thing, you would 100% take advantage of the fact that your parents are you know, famous. Like you would take advantage of those benefits. You would not be like, no, I'm not gonna do any of that. I'm gonna make it out on my own. But like that's impossible, right? Like if you're like the child of like, I don't know, Tom Cruise, and you go into acting, everyone's gonna know who you are. Everyone's gonna know who you are. Like you literally will not be able to escape your nepo babiness. So like, I don't know, I feel like that's just like obviously that's your advantage, but like I also feel like that would be an advantage anyone else would utilize. So and also it's like you literally can't control the fact that you were born to a famous person. Like you would literally have no control over the fact that you are Tom Cruise's son. like you didn't get to pick that. You didn't get to pick that when you got born. He got owned for who his dad was. Like obviously it's an advantage that we have to acknowledge, and like, you know, it's definitely, there is like definitely like a problem where when like, you know, I don't know, it's definitely an issue in like in a case-by-case basis where it's like, oh, like in those like very like specific moments where it's like, oh, somebody lost the part because, you know, the kid of so-and-so was also auditioning for it and they wanted to put that person's name on the thing, right? Like obviously there are cases where that's a problem, but I also can't like I can't fault a nepo baby for wanting to do the things that they want to do. Yeah, own it. Yeah, exactly. Like I think as long as you just own it, I don't think anyone should like give you a whole lot of grief for it. Yeah. Like, but yeah, I don't really like mind it as long as like the person's talented. Even if they're not talented, it's like, well, then we just don't have to like pay attention to them, and then it's fine, you know. Then who cares if they're, you know. Sometimes I just feel like sometimes like the nepo baby stuff gets the nepo babies get a lot of shit for like whenever they're good at stuff. But the only reason you know that a nepo baby is a nepo baby is because they probably had some amount of talent to like remain in the headspace, like in like the headlines, right? Because like if they had that advantage but it didn't help them, like if they were just bad at acting or whatever, then we wouldn't know about them, if that makes sense. People are literally applying this to One Piece. Why? If it's about recent One Piece stuff, don't spoil it for me or I'll fucking murder you. I won't murder you. For legal reasons, I can't say that I'll murder you. Don't fucking spoil it. We don't have a Chimera Wing? Oh, I'm fucked. I gotta go forward. Put you in the crystal. Is it because like the director's kid is on it or something? It's because a lot of characters are tied to someone famous as a parent. Oh, a lot of the actors in it. What don't you want spoiled? I don't want One Piece spoiled. Do not spoil the last like 2 or 3 years of One Piece for me. Because I haven't caught up yet. Is that all it is? A lot of the actors are just children of like existing other famous actors. Know the characters. Are you? Hang on, bro, because the anime fans are gonna drive me fucking insane. Hang on. Give me a give me a second. Are there people? I want to make sure you're being like serious. Are there people seriously claiming that the characters in One Piece are all nepo babies? Why does that? Number one, that's not true. Because they did not benefit from any of the things that those, just because your parental biological parent was some sort of known figure doesn't mean that you benefit from it in the fantasy world of One Piece. Why is this even like a topic of like, why are people even talking about this? Like, that's not, number one, that's not what a nepo baby is. And number two, they don't fit the world of One Piece is not the same as the world of the real world. Okay, that planet has a single strip of land. Like, that planet is like 90% water. Okay, like, you can't apply nepo baby rules to One Piece. Also, the whole fucking the celestial dragons are literally nepo babies. who have descended from a line of nobles who rule the world, which is a commentary on it could be a commentary on American leadership being grandfathered into Japanese politics, or like it could be a reference to the samurai families of feudal era Japan and how they sort of like ruled through that, and then like the world government on top of the celestial dragons together, they formed like a more oppressive like atmosphere for the world that One Piece takes place in, or whatever. Also, none of the characters are nepo. I don't know how else to put this, but none of the characters in One Piece, none of the main cast are nepo babies. Literally none of them are nepo babies. That is not what a nepo baby is. Also, none of them have gained an advantage for being a nepo baby. Literally, being associated with the people that they are associated with through biological or adoptive means has done nothing but brought them suffering. That's also literally kind of the point of the story, in that people are being punished for the actions of their like forebearers, which is another allegory to modern. You could interpret it as modern Japanese people are paying for the actions of the generations past, and are in many ways still being used by older generations to maintain an unhealthy status quo. That's what that's why it's the great age of piracy, man. That's why it's the great age of piracy. Cuz it's they're called the worst generation. They're called the worst generation because they're disrupting the way things are. People seriously look at One Piece and are like, "Oh, they're all nepo babies?" Are you stupid? Are you just out of things to talk about? Go outside. Go touch grass. Go to like a bookstore. Pick up a book, read. Pick up another manga, read another manga. I don't know. Engage in a friendly conversation with the cashier as you buy a bookmark for the books that you will not be reading. Ace is the son of Roger. They try to kill him before he was born. They try to kill that dude in the womb because his dad was Gold Roger. What part of that is screams nepo baby? His mother had to carry him in her womb for like an extra like 6 months past her term. It's not a nepo baby story. They lose all their parents. They literally have no advantage. They like at this point you're just saying if anybody knows who your parents are, you're a nepo baby. I guess, man. This is dumb. Those are just words? Yeah. But fuck yeah, they're just words. We can't see the game. You're right. There you go. Well, I gotta revive someone. I'm very used to just losing. GC is dressed like a blitzball. I am actually. You're totally right. I am blitzball color scheme right now. Damn, when you think you the blitzball player, but you just the blitzball. I don't know how do I get out? I'm not gonna make it there. I'm not gonna make it there. I don't have Chimera wings or anything. I got some Tombola tickets though. Tombola. Well, Canog, it's just you, buddy. Good luck. You can do it, buddy. I believe in you. Oh boy. That is the that is the Caradoc I remember. Look at him go, folks. 2 Draggies. It's a boss fight. Cop out. He knows cop out. And he couldn't do it. I was joking about the Dragon Quest 2 kept being Apple-based because it was funny. Well, I know you were joking, but like I'm surprised that people seriously say that about One Piece. Are you joking? I'm making Celentani and cheese from scratch. Ooh, that sounds good. I'm hungry, actually. I'm pretty hungry. Please kill. Oh, buddy. And he's poisoned now too. Oh, buddy. Just him again. Oh no. Oh no. It's okay. You're okay. You're gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay. Oh, we gotta run. Oh my god. This is so funny. Whoa. Gawain is dead. It's close to dinner time? Yeah, and I haven't had anything to eat today. Oh no, wait, I did eat something today. I totally forgot. I ate pulled pork and rice and beans. I am getting hungry though. It's Moonahan. Fuck you. Am I gonna be revived for a brief second? It'd be really funny if that's how this works. Or is it gonna be like, oh, we're here, my friend? Oh yeah, okay. What is that? Come, let us see what this town has for us. Get back in the coffin. Oh, it revived me. Well, that was nice of it. I think we will save here. I'm kind of losing steam. And I would like to take a little break, stretch my legs, and get ready for another stream that I'm going to be on tonight. Cullen is going to be streaming the Ryza DX trilogy on Switch 2 over on his stream in a couple hours, in 2 hours actually. 2 hours from now. So if you want to go watch that, tune into that. In the meantime, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye.